Hello, this is Jose. Here I am again with my 2017 Mercedes S550 or W222. Today we're doing a simple procedure. We're just doing the differential, and the rear differential, by the way. And the rear differential has two plugs. They're the same size. And make sure you torque those plugs when you're putting them back in, okay? Very important. You don't need any kind of sealer for them. The manual says to put sealer on them, but you do not need any sealer as long as you torque them. Just make sure you torque them to the right torque. It's 50 Newton meters. You have to make sure you torque those. And we need a couple of containers. It takes about a liter and a little bit of 1.2, 1.1 liters. So you have to get two containers. Unfortunately, we're not using original Mercedes fluid, but we're using a very comparable fluid, very good fluid, and I'll show you in a minute when I show you the tools that we need. Very simple procedure, so we need only a little bit of tools. But let's see. Let's start. I'll show you some tools first, and we start with the procedure. Okay, as far as tools, well, we're going to use the ram just to keep the car up. We have to use gloves. Make sure you use gloves for it. We can use some rags, PB blaster just in case. We have a torque wrench and a breaker bar to take those off. And we have a flashlight, safety goggles, something to fill the fluid in, something to pull the fluid out if you want to pull it out. And we have a 14 millimeter hex that we're going to use for the service to take the plugs out. And we have the fluid. We have the plugs here somewhere. I have to get them, but same plugs. I'll show you in a minute.
Okay, so let's see. We are here on the driver's side. This is the fill hole. And we're gonna first make sure this gets loose, because if we take the drain plug out and this one doesn't come out, we won't be able to fill the system. Okay, so we can even put some PB blaster on it. Okay, let's see if we can get these out. Okay, nice. It moves. All right, that's enough to know that it works. Now let's move to the other side so we can remove the drain plug. Let's see. It was definitely time to change these. It's very dark. We're gonna let these drip as much as possible, okay? Okay, let's put a new plug in. And we torque it to 50 Newton meters or 37 foot-pounds. Okay, and that's it. We're done draining the fluid. We just have to fill it in. We'll take the plug out of the other side, the fill side, and that'll be it. That's it. If the drain plug is out, by the way, never use a torque wrench to take a bolt out. Okay, never use a torque wrench to take it out. That's just to torque stuff in. Do not take bolts out or nuts with the torque wrench. So now we're gonna fill it in. We're gonna put the fluid in this syringe and put it in through the hole, okay? That's all we're doing, pushing it in there. That's it, guys. That's how we know the system is filled up. It starts dripping, okay? That's the correct level. So now we're gonna put the plug in, and that will be it. And that's it, guys, all done. Make sure you torque them, as I did, and you're all set.
Okay, so very, very simple procedure. You just have to take two plugs out. Always make sure the top one comes out first. Check if that comes out, check if it's loose, see if you can get it loose. Because if you can't get that out after you already drained the fluid, then you're in trouble, okay? So always make sure you can refill before you start draining, okay? So as I said, very simple, just two plugs. Make sure you torque the plugs and use the correct fluid. You don't have to use Mercedes Benz brand, you could use different brands. Just look for recommendations. I usually buy my stuff at FCP Euro, and whatever their recommendation is, that's what I use. and they have lifetime warranty on a lot of stuff. So I like that. So that'll be it. See you on the next video. Make sure you torque your plugs, okay? And just as with any other part in the car, any bolt, every bolt in the car has to be torqued, okay? See you on the next video.